Okay, please. Gotta have some more masculinity for me to do that. Look, you can't fight, you can't find a job, and one thing that you kinda good at, you always damn complaining about it.
That beard looks horrible, dog. I can't see nothing though, bro.
You don't love me, you love the thought of who I was.
Y'all just throwing anything on a freaking camera. I can't even see his freaking face. Turn the exposure up.
Yeah, I'm in the big boy talking. Yeah, got big boy racks. Yeah, got big boy diamonds.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Alright, you all. So a couple of days ago, we watched this movie called Red Flags. Now, what this movie pretty much was the TUBI version of You. Basically, our main character, he was a serial killer, but he had maxed out stats. Bruh. Stamina, stealth, strength, speed, everything on 100,000. At this point, he's unstoppable. Last time we seen him, he was fleeing the country. The FBI was on to him, or not really, because the cops in there wasn't doing anything. Now, with that being said, this movie is called Red Flags 2. Max must contend with the FBI hot on his trail as he looks to his past for answers about the root of his thirst for blood. Okay, Dexter Morgan. Your thirst for blood. Before we get into this, a lot of people are telling me to watch movies that we've already watched. I have a whole playlist dedicated to movies we've already watched. Please go and find something. What am I looking at right now, bro?
Tiana, Khadijah, Lenny, Carvel, bodies.
So our movie begins with these two freak bags getting freaky in the backseat of a car. The girl is obviously supposed to be at home with her man, so she's cheating. You know, average TUBI bop.
I can't have him coming downstairs looking for me.
So you want me to drop you off?
So he can kill us both.
You supposed to be downstairs and this what you doing? Anyways, after they get done, the girl has to go back home. She's supposed to be downstairs. Like, she's supposed to be downstairs and she in this dude, like, what? Anyways, yeah, but on her way back to the crib, she runs into the man, the myth, the legend. You're supposed to be downstairs and you... I'm not gonna bust out laughing this time, bro. Here this dude go again with that one hitter 200 pump headshot hit. Bro, you left her phone. And after that, we cut to pretty much the aftermath of what happened after the first film. We got the news stations, Atlanta News, of course, saying, you know, Max is still on the run. He's still out there killing black CEO woman.
Time and effort into building our business and brand. It used to be rewarding, but now it's just a curse.
I mean, Tammy was a brilliant woman with so much talent. I just think it's messed up and disgusting how people out here treating black women.
Really met. Oh my gosh, bro. Look at this dude, bro. Now he wanted more. You should have been on the case instead of going on dates and eating cheeseburgers, bro. Like, dog, you should have been on the case. He said, oh, don't bring your work home. Don't bring work home.
Officials of the FBI believe these remains
belong to the missing women in Houston.
2 months ago, the body of Houston's
You gonna start crying again?
Carter's daughter
You gonna make me laugh?
in a wooded area similar to this one. I'm Alyssa Wynn, reporting from Channel 7 News.
Remain calm and assist family members or neighbors who may be vulnerable to extreme heat and cold.
I'm sorry.
Refrigerator and freezer doors closed as much as
I'm sorry, bro. It's something about his cry, bro. Something about his cry, bro, that just be having me dead, bro.
Do not use this power to heat your home. This can cause a fire or fatal gas leak. Use extreme caution when driving. If traffic signals are out, treat each signal as a stop sign. Come to a complete stop at every intersection.
Bro, what does he listen to? The rules of the road?
I promise you. I promise you. I'm gonna get him.
I ain't gonna do nothing, bro. Let me get, bro. You gonna get him? All right, we gonna see. Fast forward after that, we cut to the TUBI FBI. Apparently, Big Mac folks and his partner couldn't handle the case, so they gave it to the FBI.
Damn. I was hoping we was gonna find some light at the end of this tunnel.
Either way, we still gotta tell somebody the bad news.
Get forensics to run DNA on all the remains. Get them ID'd and notify the families. You know what I don't understand? Why does he target professional black women?
Same reason why your lace gone.
You know, that's what I've been wrestling with since I first heard about this thing. Maybe that asshole lost his job and a woman took his position. Now he's taking his frustration out on them.
You know, it could be, but this isn't like in a lot of normal cases.
We fast forward to the department or where they work at. They're trying to connect the dots. They have a prime suspect, Max, the actual killer, but they don't have, you know, any evidence or proof.
Agent Jefferson. You know, you're looking pretty comfortable. I know you're new to the FBI, but this is not how we operate.
Yes, y'all do. Y'all operate just like that.
He could be there.
He most definitely probably was. But guys, we can't keep playing catch up. This motherfucker has dead bodies popping up all over the country.
Okay.
We have to stop him before he makes his next move.
I mean, who's to say he's not in Atlanta still? I mean, there's a huge pool of women that fit his target's profile.
That's true, but we also have a team out in Georgia. This guy's smart, and his moves are starting to become a pattern.
Yeah. And y'all all know that the more we have on him, the better chance that we have to catch him.
So why are we still in Houston?
Because for all we know, this is where it started. And we're starting from the beginning.
Come on, man.
We're going to re-interview everyone that we've already interviewed. Maybe we can come up with more evidence.
What about his parents? Have anybody made any contact with them?
We haven't been able to find a birth certificate on any Maxwell St. Clair.
Not any?
Not any. The only Maxwell St. Clair we know died from COVID 18 months ago.
And there's no evidence if he have children or not. The fingerprints that we found in the home was a dead end. This guy doesn't even have a record.
Guys, we all know that this is a hard one.
Yeah.
So let's just go back and let's see if we missed anything.
And meanwhile, we cut to Max. This dude got a whole like fake facade. He homeless now at this point. Bruh. He got a fake beard he slapped on his freaking face and tried to be a disguise. But yeah, he's still up and killing.
Max!
What is this? Yeah, so apparently his wife found and tracked him down. She was questioned and interrogated by the police, but the way they interrogated her was weird. It was literally just all of them yelling at her at the same freaking time. Like, what? How you gonna get anything out of somebody? What type of interrogation got 3, 4, 5 people surrounding you asking you questions at the same time? Bruh. Like, it's like 30 people yelling at her at the same time.
Look, I can tell you that it wasn't me. I can say that was framed.
Then he got that fake beard.
Why, Max?
Why does that matter? Why does that matter? It's not like the family of those girls cared about what I am or cared about what I do. They don't know what I've been through.
I mean, that may be true. But I can tell you, I want to know for me.
But I just couldn't.
Because you want to change.
No, because you're different, and you're not like her.
Her? Talking about your ex-wife? Max.
You think my wife made me do this?
I don't know. I know she hurt you.
The only person that can mean something to a child. My mother.
The movie then takes us to a flashback of Max's childhood and what childhood traumas he had to endure, why he ended up the way he did. Apparently his mom was a whore, thought. Can't see nothing, bro.
I'm sorry, okay? Listen, we can go again.
Why would I even waste my time? I don't even know what I was expecting, Lamont. But you always start off good, but you a horrible finisher.
Come on, baby. Look, don't be like that. Look, man, I'm sorry. Let's just try again.
Bro, get back from the mic, bro. He needs to chill, bro. He needs to back up, bro. Get back from my ears is what he needs to do, bro.
Look, man, I'm sorry. Let's just try again.
Get your funky ass on! And fast forward after that, we then cut back to the FBI agents. They still questioning witnesses, quote unquote. Yeah, these are the two friends of the girl that was one tapped by Max's elbow.
We told you everything that we knew back then.
And even with all the information we gave the cops, they still haven't found shit. I guess we don't care about our young black queens.
I guess not.
I guess not either.
Look, we do care. And believe it or not, this is my #1 priority right now, to figure out who's out here hurting our young black queens.
Look, we're gonna do whatever it takes to make sure we find the girls missing.
And until then, because right now I don't have no faith in y'all.
Say I did remember something. How can y'all accommodate me for the information I'm gonna get back to you?
What you mean?
Had an illegal substance in my car. You hear me? So right now, I'm facing 15 years. Shit, y'all the FBI.
Nah.
Y'all motherfuckers known for making shit disappear.
Yeah,
You hear
and
me?
they finna make you disappear for 15 years. You ain't getting no deal, buddy.
Shit, what's up? What y'all need from me?
Get your ass up out of here.
And after that, we then cut back to Max's flashback. We got his mom and her man. Turns out his mom, like I said, was not a good person. She wasn't really supportive of her man.
Mine, it shouldn't be no buts. I mean, look, besides, Max is easy. Hell, you barely even watching him.
Baby, he's 12 years old. Boys need their moms in their lives. They need somebody to show them how to love, hold their hand, something.
That boy knows I love him.
Knowing that you love him and knowing how to do it ain't the same, baby. You need to do something.
Boy, please. Gotta have some more masculinity for me to do that. Look, you can't fuck, you can't fight, you can't fucking find a job. And one thing that you kinda good at, you always damn complaining about it.
Just treated his dumb ass. Look at how he looked at her, bro.
You don't have a master's in psychology, right? I don't need this shit. Listen, do you even love me?
Why would I do something so stupid, Lamont? Hey, don't forget your shit.
Man, I don't need any of this shit. I leave here with my dignity. I don't need this shit.
Get your trifling ass out of here. And if you leave out of that door, Lamont, you're not coming back in here. Try me.
Alright? How you gonna tell him to leave and then say if you leave, you not coming back? Oh? Then we fast forward back to the present with Max and Christine. I don't know if this girl want to be his Bonnie or Clyde, but she acting like she finna like kill for him and like, you know what I'm saying? She just, your man's a serial killer, ho. Why you still trying to associate?
She's a girl.
You don't have to do this, Christine.
Do what?
Try to justify what I am.
What you did was terrible. But I believe I can.
What? Fix me? You think you can fix what I am?
We come back to another flashback, but this time Max's mom had a new man, some light-skinned tangerine looking at dude. Now mind you, this dude is a police officer, and look how he acts.
Hey, I was talking to you.
Well, you ain't my dad. Your light-skinned ass.
See, you just like your mama. You don't understand how this thing's supposed to work, but you're gonna find out today.
What you talking about, bro?
Oh, you gonna pay for that.
Like, dog, how you a police officer, you come home and you beating on kids? Take that shirt off, bro. And meanwhile, we cut back to the FBI agents. They still investigating and interrogating people. They end up finding out that the old officer, Carter, the one who was crying that I be laughing at, Big Mac, folks. Yeah, they find out that he is still on the case, even though the case was took from them because they wasn't doing a freaking job.
Newspaper, and he just matched the description. I never saw anything strange other than that. But one night I was coming home from a party and I saw him coming out of his garage in his black Jeep. And he didn't look pleased when I saw him in the car. I mean, how many times are you guys gonna ask me the same questions?
What do you mean?
The detective just came by yesterday at my house, asking me the same questions.
What detective?
The one who thought her died. How do you guys not know this?
We then cut back to another one of Max's flashbacks. This movie is very dark, by the way. Bro, why are these flashbacks so dark? Like, you cannot have a dark environment and black people in it at the same time, bro. Like, we blend in with black too good. Like, I can't see nobody. I can't see nothing but her forehead, dog.
You're strong, Max.
Yeah, he sure is. Almost strong enough to be a cop.
You hear this fool, baby? He said you should be a cop.
And what's wrong with being a cop?
My baby ain't being a cop. He's gonna be a doctor. Okay. Besides, cops don't make no money.
I'm a cop. So what's wrong with being a cop?
You don't make no bread, broke ass boy.
What the hell are you smirking at? At least I get to have fun with her. And what do you get, huh?
My childhood.
What kind of mother doesn't want to spend time with her own child?
What kind of police officer comes home and beats on a kid? Like, ask yourself that question, dude. Look in the mirror, bro. Like, mugs be trying to talk to you crazy. And they 10,000 times worse than you. So meanwhile, back at the station, we got Officer Carter's right-hand man, his partner in crime or injustice, quote unquote. Yeah, they asking him where Officer Carter is.
You two are no longer a part of this case. And if I find out that you're covering for him, you're gonna pay for it.
You might want to try New Orleans. Look, I worry about it from time to time, so I check on him. When I checked this morning, that's exactly where they said he was.
Why would he be in New Orleans?
Man, you just gave him up that fast?
Off the record.
Fuck. Off the record.
He's been obsessed with the Maxwell case. And if he finds him before you two do, there could be no handcuffs.
Oh, now he obsessed. And back at the bar, we still got this girl Christine trying to relate and, you know, understand this serial killer bastard psychopath. Like, girl,
You can fight it like you fight it with me.
I don't want to hurt you, Christine. If I wanted to, I would have a long time ago.
What makes me different? What makes him special?
Special?
I mean, all the girls are pretty similar.
I'm not talking to you about this.
Max, we can get through this.
no, we can't. Oh, now you want to be his, what you want to be, Bonnie and Clyde, bro? You go kill with him? Oh, you think you is, Lumen?
I've done some terrible things recently, and mostly have no regrets of none of it. But we both know that we can't live this fairy tale life. I'm gonna go to the restroom, and when I get back, I do not want to see you again.
Then we find out that Officer Carter is actually there at the bar with them. I'm guessing he used Christine to get information on Max. We gonna get his big self clocked up, bro.
So which do you want first?
And after that, we cut back to the department of not doing absolute. They're just now finding out that Officer Big Mac is dead.
So what was the bad news?
There was a shooting at a bar in New Orleans today. The 2 suspects fled the scene. They shot a man in the bathroom.
Carter got to Maxwell. But that's good news.
Carter got bodied.
Why did you let him end this? Every time I'm trying to get you out of this, you keep coming back.
I didn't mean to kill him. I just wanted to stop him from killing you.
I don't deserve to be saved.
That beard looks horrible, dog. I can't see nothing though, bro.
You don't love me. You love the thought of who I was.
Look at this dude.
I'm tired of living a lie. I've never been the person you thought I was.
Max, what is this? Why are we here?
You see that feeling right there? It's not love, it's fear. You know, I wonder why you followed me here. I was confused at first, but once I realized I saw Detective Carter, I knew.
You know what?
You tried to set me up. Relax, I'm not gonna kill you. But you need to know this is where we part ways. Get out.
You're gonna kick me out in the middle of the night by myself?
What are the odds of you getting out of my car and getting into another serial killer's car? 1 in a million, right?
Max, don't do this.
I figured it out. You know I'm not innocent. You don't want me to die. You know we can't be together. So that only leaves one thing. And now I'm not going to prison. I need you to go back to that bar and tell him that I shot Detective Carter, that I held you against your will. You are not gonna ruin your life for me.
Bro, we can hear this. Oh, bro, I'm getting mad, bro. They voice over this whole trash movie, and we can hear them like, go back to the bar. Tell Detective, I shot him. Dog, bro.
I don't know if this is gonna be the last time I see you.
And fast forward after that, we cut back to the FBI agents. They still discussing the case around their little table. They believe that Christine, Max's wife, is with him, and they don't know if he kidnapped her or she's, you know, plotting on killing with him.
Max has been on a rampage all across this country. When could he have found the time to come all the way back to Houston, then kidnap his own wife?
And most importantly, why? These are the questions that remain unanswered. He's taunting us.
Well, let's just hope his arrogance catch up to him and works out in our favor. Carter went to Maxwell's house to ask questions. Maxwell got upset, killed Carter's daughter, places her body to where she can be found, just so he can get instant gratification.
He's bold. But how we use that to catch him?
We pick his next victim.
Bro, this movie is garbage, bro. Yeah, this movie is pretty lame. Anyways, we cut back to Max. Now he's visiting his mother's house. Everything is dark. You can't see anything. Like, can I turn my brightness up, bro? He dark as freak. Everybody in this movie look like locked characters. Like we gotta unlock this whole cast.
Alright, son, I'm gonna go to bed. I don't know why you won't just go to sleep in your room.
Now I know why they recorded this movie so dark. Look at this makeup. They really thought they was fooling somebody. They recorded this in the dark so they can hide all of their flaws and they cheap misdemeanors. But we see it. Yeah, you thought we wouldn't go see it? You thought we wouldn't go notice it? Like all I see is eyes, bro.
Bruh.
What am I watching right now? Can y'all see anything other than his eyes? This movie is like, what the freak is wrong with y'all? Why would y'all record this whole movie in purgatory, dog? Right, like when y'all film these movies, this is what I don't understand, bro. Y'all need to start looking at y'all finished product, bro. Look at y'all edits, look at y'all sound quality, look at the picture, bro. Look at the scenes and watch it as a viewer. Y'all just doing anything on a freaking camera. I can't even see his freaking face. Turn the exposure up. Dang, turn the ISO up. All I see is a shadow demon looking up, bro. I don't see nothing. Let's fast forward after that. We cut to Max. He's trying to get his next kill. He bumps into a lady and then he immediately follows her right after. Man, who the... Bro, you don't... So the man walking in the hallway didn't find that suspicious or strange.
He don't got a clue in the fucking world.
That man did a whole spin, turn, flip kick, and he just walking in the hallway like, oh, yep, I see that every day.
I hate him so fucking much.
What did he do now?
What doesn't he do? I get that we're on a break, but that doesn't give him the right to be a hoe.
This TUBI. Everybody got the right to be a hoe.
Well, yeah, but that's why I broke up with him.
Kelly, what do you expect him to do?
I don't know. Change? Chase me? Prove to me that I meant something to him? Anyways, you want to have a girls' night? Binge watch some movies?
Yeah, no. I'm tired. You could stay. I'm exhausted. Who was that?
Oh, it's the guy from the bar tonight. He wants to get beignets. What? What? Why? What's your problem?
Kelly, you just met this man. There's a whole serial killer loose out here trying to get laid.
You know Kelly's stupid.
This sounds super fucked up, but the CEO killer only targets professional black women.
Who? Get this hoe off the screen right the freak now. Cause who gave her that line? Oh yeah, the killer only killed black women, so you know I'm white, so I'm cool. Kill her just for saying that, bro.
And don't worry, I will call you first thing in the morning with all of the details.
Think you safe cause you white? You go die too. If I was a serial killer, I'm killing everybody. Now, fortunately, when Max tries to kill this black woman, it backfires. Got his ass.
This nigga is trash.
You got into the hotel last night?
No. He must have made a key, or maybe he's in the room the entire time.
Do you know where he went?
I think when I was fighting for my fucking life, I might have forgot to ask him who was next on his list.
Why did it take her that long to say
We're
that?
so sorry for the questions. It's just that
I don't got time for y'all, bro. I don't got time for y'all bullcrap investigation, bro. The FBI abbreviation on y'all shirt stands for fake ass bullshit investigators, alright? That's what y'all FBI abbreviated for.
I saw him. He was at the bar. We bumped into him in the street on the way home. The pervert was following us.
Was this the guy?
Well, that man got a mama phone case.
Yeah, I think. His beard was a little thicker. Everything happened so fast, I can't really remember.
Then we fast forward to Max and Christine. Christine wants Max to turn himself in.
I didn't tell anyone, Max. But you're right. I think you should turn yourself in.
What?
Max, your face is on every TV screen in this country. There's no evidence that leads you to any of those crime scenes. You can beat this thing.
But I am guilty. I've already been through hell. I'm not trying to relive it again by going to prison.
Like, listen to what this hoe just said. You can beat this thing. Like, even if he does beat it, he's going to keep killing. You see what I'm saying? It's going to come right back. And, like, what's the point of turning himself in?
Max, you gotta stop being so scared to let that get out.
Bro,
You
not
really don't know what you're
Lila.
talking about.
Am I supposed to? You locked me out. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here trying to help you. Just let me know what's going on in your head. I can handle it.
You can handle it. Do you remember the first time that you called me? What do you remember about that day?
I remember waiting for you to call, and you never did. So I called you first. And I remember you acting like you were busy doing yard work, not paying attention, but I knew that wasn't true.
I wasn't doing any yard work. I was burying my whore of a wife and her punk-ass lover. Did you know that I cut both of their heads off and drove all the way to Houston with them in the back of my truck? Stripping her life from my hands is better than any orgasm I've ever had with you or anyone else. And the urges.
Bro, that's a weird comparison, bro. Like, when have you ever heard somebody comparing taking somebody's life to having an orgasm? Taking her life, it was better than any nut I ever busted. Cutting her head off.
Just to kill some evil bitch that thinks she knows her place in this world is unexplainable.
Bruh. And then she recording, bro. She a op, she a snitch, she a bop. Get her out of here, bro.
My name is Akeem O'Neal, and I'm the resident special agent in charge of the FBI. First, I want to thank you all for coming here today, and I want to commend the brilliant investigative efforts from the FBI. I'm now going to pass it to a couple of the agents that were in charge of this investigation.
Breonna Davis is a reminder of women's strength around the world.
Her courage and strength alone shows us that we can actually beat
the CEO killer. All we have to do is stand up and fight.
Maxwell Barnes, we know you're out there, and we just want to let you know that the whooping Breonna Davis placed on you isn't half of what the FBI is gonna do when we catch you.
Like, look at this, bro. What am I looking at right now?
Prey on our women and plague this country. Our African
Like, they look like shadow people, bro.
Just to climb this ladder, and we will no longer allow you to ruin their ambition.
I think he's pathetic. And the lack of ambition drives him to prey on successful women because they're more of a man than he will ever be.
Whatever, ho. And fast forward after that, we cut to the FBI agents. They're setting a trap for Max to fall in. They're using that girl that he failed to kill as a decoy or bait.
We have a suspect approaching the target.
What is he doing? Is that a crackhead?
Freeze! FBI, get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Get down now!
Who is this zest bug?
You have the right to remain silent. And anything.
She did. These dumbass Jakes, bro. They suck at their job. Why they got 4 people on 1 person. Ain't nobody watching the surroundings. You know that's not y'all suspect, dog.
Can and will be used against you in a court of law. What's that? You got anything in your pockets?
Y'all are the worst police officers I've ever seen in my freaking life, dog. This man just hit a whole homicide behind y'all back, literally, bro. Like, these cops are horrible. And he about to do another one. Quit your job, bro. Turn your badge in, dog.
What the fuck just happened, huh? We had one fucking job. Now, Rihanna is stable, but as soon as she get out the hospital, I can reassure you that we're gonna have to hear from her lawyers. What the fuck was y'all thinking?
What was they thinking? She was one of the main ones on him, not paying attention to the surroundings at all. Talking about what was they? Wasn't this her plan? What were you thinking, ho? You fired, bro. Turn your badge in, dog. Anyways, one of the FBI agents comes up with the address of his mother's house. So yeah, I guess that's good. But she's the only one that been doing anything this whole movie. The rest of them is just useless. Y'all can't get nothing right, bro. He don't even have, like, that man has a designer shirt on, bro. He not even in freaking uniform. Man got his shirt from TikTok shop. Then we fast forward back to Max. This dude got teleporting powers at this point. 1 second he at the crib. The next scene he kidnapping and killing a girl. Anyways, yeah, he's here to confront his mother on his childhood and...
You had clothes on your back, food in your stomach.
And pedophiles in my bed?
Who? What?
Don't act like you didn't know. But you were just living your life, right?
I don't gotta listen to this bullshit. You know, if it wasn't for me, you would have been locked away a long time ago.
Woman, are you delusional? I'm the one that was trying to protect you. No matter how many counselors you try to send me to try to erase my memory.
I was protecting you. I'm always protecting you.
I'm always protecting you. Why was the pedo in my bed then, mama? Why would you allow somebody like that in my bed? Was it that freaky light skin?
And you probably still don't feel guilty about that.
No, you are not gonna blame me for this. Everything that they are saying about you in that news, that's not my fault.
That news?
You need to be accountable for your own actions.
Own actions.
That's funny. What do you know about being accountable?
Look at me when I'm talking to you, you pathetic little shit! I cleaned up all the mess after you. But you wouldn't know that, cause all you did was cry and talk about how I wasn't around. When your father died, I stepped up.
You were my
and
mama.
did whatever I had to do to raise you.
You my mom. You supposed to do that.
Long before any of this, you used to torture animals in your room. So do not blame this sickness on me.
Yeah, I think y'all see where this is going. He kills his mother out of anger and her just being neglectful. He's gonna kill his mama now too? We ain't gonna be able to see nothing. What did we just see? What was that? They showed that for 3 seconds. It's so dark, I can't even see who body that freaking was, dog. Do with that extender cord. Jump rope? What you doing? In this trash, please, bro. I can't keep doing this, bro. I don't know who on the screen. I don't know who the freak talking. I don't know who dying. And then we finally cut to a flashback. Turns out this girl Christine was working with Officer Carter to turn in Max. Maybe this was before, bro.
Your husband murdered my daughter and all these women right under your nose. I mean, the man you slept with every night. You knew something wasn't right about him, and you chose to protect him.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Bro, end this garbage, bro.
Well, maybe that's the truth.
Yeah, this movie did mess with my brain, bro. Oh, that's red flags for y'all, bro. This movie definitely did mess with my brain. And it was a waste of my freaking time once a freaking again.